All right, so for this problem, it says to graph the linear equation. So it's linear because our x value has a degree of 1. And we'll leave it at that for now as far as that goes. So when we graph, it's going to be a line. And then using a graphing calculator to check, use a graphing calculator to check if possible. Okay, so there are lots of ways to do this. This is in, it's solve for y. So if we, put in values for x, we can get y. So sometimes people use just a nice little t-table. And so get the point here. There we go. So if this is our x and this is our y value, you might do, there's a 2 in the denominator, so you probably want to use multiples of 2. So you might do -4, -2, 0, 2, and 4. Make my lines long enough there. All right. And so we're going to substitute that -4 where the x is. So think about, we've got y equals -4 over 2 plus 1. -4 divided by 2 is -2 plus 1, which is -1. So we get this coordinate point, -4, -1. So left 4, down 1, put our point, and we could do the same thing for -2. Substituting where x is, we put the -2, and everything else is the same. -2 divided by 2 is -1, and -1 plus 1 is 0. So we have -2, 0 for our next coordinate. So left 2, and we don't go up or down. We just stay at the x-axis. All right, at 0, y equals 0 over 2 plus 1. Well, anything divided by, or excuse me, 0 divided by anything is 0, plus 1 is 1. So 0, 1 is our next point. So 0, we go up 1. And remember, we used multiples of 2 so that we didn't get any fractions here. All right, y equals 2 over 2 plus 1. Substituting the x value for x. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Plus 1 is 2. So at 2, we get 2. So right 2 and up 2. Notice that you can see a nice line forming here. And 4 over 2 plus 1. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. So this would be 4, 3. All right, so 4 up, 1, 2, 3. And connect the dots. You get a nice linear equation. You do want for that to go extended in both directions, and you want to put arrows on there so that you're saying, I understand that these are the points we plotted, but there's an infinite number of points along this line extending in both directions. So as x is greater and as x is less, smaller. Okay, and then use a graphing calculator to check your graph. All right, so let's do that. All right, so I like to use Desmos. It's a nice little graphing calculator. Y equals x over, you just type the slash button, 2, and then use your little arrow to scroll over, plus 1. Okay, and so see, there's the 0, 1 that we got. There's the -2, 0. At -4, it is, so I saw it a moment ago. There it is. It's a -1. So that can kind of help you to see, 2 was at 2, which is what we got. 4 is at 3. So our graph looks good. All right, that was helpful to you. And Desmos is a great graphing calculator to also use. It's free to use.